Welcome back to another Hack the Box starting point video. In this video, we'll be walking through the Tier 0 challenge, Fawn. Let's get into it. So I've already connected to the VPN and I've already spawned the machine for our convenience. There's our IP address, 10.129.234.79. So let's go ahead and start on task 1. What does the three-letter acronym FTP stand for? FTP stands for File Transfer Protocol, and as the name implies, it is a service that allows a host to send and receive files to and from another host. So let's go ahead and put File Transfer Protocol as our answer and submit. All right, task 2. Which port does the FTP service listen on usually? Well, FTP technically listens on both ports 20 and 21, but it's most notably known for listening on port 21. So whenever you hear FTP, usually you associate it with just 21, but it does run on 20 as well. So we're going to go ahead and put in 21, and let's do task 3. What acronym is used for the secure version of FTP? The secure version of FTP is known as Secure FTP or SSH FTP. It uses SSH to provide secure file transfer capabilities and inherits all the benefits the SSH protocol has to offer. The abbreviation for Secure FTP is, of course, SFTP. So let's go ahead and type that in. All right, task 4. What is the command we can use to send an ICMP echo request to test our connection to the target? This question is the same as one of the ones from the previous starting point challenge, Meow. We can, once again, use the ping command to send an ICMP echo request for testing our connection to the target. Let's go ahead and see if our target is reachable. So we'll go ahead and open up the terminal here. Let's maximize it. Let's go ahead and increase the font size of the text a little bit so we can see it better. And we're going to just run ping on our target like so. 10.129.234.79. Enter. And we are indeed connected to it. That's why we're getting bytes back. So let's go ahead and type in that answer. All right, task 5. From your scans, what version is FTP running on the target? This question is asking about our scans, so let's go ahead and run a basic nmap scan against our target. We want to find what version of FTP is running on the target, so we'll add the TAC lowercase s capital V flag to enable service version scanning in our command. So let's do nmap TAC SV 10.129.234.79. Enter. So according to our scan results, the version of FTP that is running on the target is VSFTPD 3.0.3. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention this, but we can actually copy from the terminal outside of the terminal. We just can't copy inward. And there we go. So moving on to task 6. From your scans, what OS type is running on the target? Usually we use the TAC capital O flag to enable OS or operating system detection, but our previous scan with the TAC S capital V flag was actually able to detect the OS running on the target. And as we can see here, the OS that's running on there is Unix. So our answer will be Unix. All right, task 7. What is the command we need to run in order to display the FTP client help menu? We just need to run the FTP command with the TAC H argument to bring up its help menu. Let's go ahead and clear and try that out. And there you go. You can see how to use it, what flags are available. If you want a more detailed kind of help menu, you would run man on the command like so, man FTP. I can go ahead and show you that real quick. As you can see, it's a lot more detailed than the quick help menu that you get if you just ran it with the TAC H flag. So let's quit that. And let's go ahead and submit FTP TAC H as our answer. Okay, task 8. What is the username that is used over FTP when you want to log in without having an account? If FTP is configured to allow logins without having an account, we refer to those as anonymous logins. We can log in with the username anonymous and usually leave the password blank and get in. Let's see if we can. Clear FTP, actually, there we go. Let's get rid of this, FTP, like so. Type in anonymous. Make sure you spell it right. Enter, no password. And there we go, we're in. So the answer to task 8 is actually anonymous, as we just demonstrated. All right, task 9. What is the response code we get for the FTP message login successful? As we can see from the output of the FTP command, the response code for a successful login is 230, as you can see right here. So that will be our answer. Okay, task 10. There are a couple of commands we can use to list the files and directories available on the FTP server. One is dir. What is the other that is a common way to list files on a Linux system? Well, the other common way to list files, especially on a Linux system, is the ls command. And even in a PowerShell terminal on Windows, can you use ls as the alias for the dir command? So let's test it out. And there we go. We can see that a flag.txt file is listed here with read, write, read permissions. So ls should be our answer. Okay, task 11. What is the command used to download the file we found on the FTP server? So we can actually pull up a list of commands by doing help inside the FTP interface. And the command we're looking for is get. And that's what we're going to use to grab the file. And if you wanted to put a file onto the FTP server, you would just use put, I believe. Yep, here, put. Now, I need to back out of the FTP server real quick because I'm not actually able to grab files from the FTP server without running FTP as sudo. Because I couldn't download the file to my Pwn box without running FTP with elevated privileges when I was doing this earlier. So make sure that if you're on the Pwn box to run FTP with sudo, otherwise you won't be able to get the file. Let's clear, let's run FTP with sudo. Anonymous, empty, there we go. All right, so let's do ls. Now we want to get flag.txt, but before we do that, let's go ahead and submit get for our answer to task 11. Now all we need to do is submit the root flag, and we can get that by pulling the flag.txt file from the FTP server. So let's go ahead and run the command I typed out already. And as you can see, it was successful. So now we can just back out of FTP, do ls on our local system. As you can see, we have the flag.txt file from the FTP server right here in our home directory, or root directory, which is our home directory in this case. So all we got to do is cat the flag out like so. And there we go. There's our flag. So let's submit that. And we've completed this starting point. If you enjoyed the video, drop a like and subscribe to the channel to show your support. Turn on post notifications to get regular injections of cyber content directly into your feed. Check out our Patreon, join our Discord, and follow us on Twitter. Links in the description box down below. And leave any feedback or questions in the comment section down below. This is Almond Milk. Thanks for watching. Goodbye, world.